Welcome back to Reimagine 2020. I'm Yonah Hochhauser, and this is the Word on the Block powered by Multi.io. Today's word on the block is Filecoin. We're going to discuss what the hell it is, how it works, and why it might be the next killer use case for blockchain. Well, what the fuck is Filecoin? Filecoin is a file storage blockchain network that allows anyone to become a storage provider. Web3 users can store personal, web hosting, or enterprise files on it. The Filecoin blockchain ensures that there's economic incentives for both parties to easily come to an agreement on price and level of service. Filecoin functions as a regular blockchain similar to that of Bitcoin, where miners compete with CPU power to solve the next block and earn the block rewards. But in Filecoin, miners compete with partitioned sectors of storage capacity to earn the block rewards. Cool, so what's so good about it? Well, Filecoin is a file storage marketplace that's not controlled by one entity, and instead enables independent storage miners to set the fees in a hyper-competitive open market that is enabled by its specialized blockchain. This open marketplace architecture allows for any developer to build decentralized versions of apps similar to that of Dropbox or iCloud to connect into Filecoin's storage capacity that can rival Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud Storage, and Microsoft Azure in pricing and service levels. Users and applications that are not comfortable with their files being stored on a centralized service like any of the big three cloud service providers can therefore use the Filecoin network to store and dispense their files across a vast web of storage capacity distributed all around the world. Let's talk FIL token. It's the Filecoin blockchain's native coin, and it has 5 major use cases. First, block rewards. FIL is given to the miners for creating a new block. All active miners on the network have a chance at receiving a block reward, that chance being directly proportional to the amount of storage space currently being contributed to the network. Second, storage fees. Fees are paid in FIL by clients after a deal has been reached in exchange for storing data. These fees are automatically deposited into a miner's wallet as they continue to perform their duties over time and are briefly locked upon being received. Third, retrieval fees. Retrieval fees are paid in FIL to the miners when users wish to retrieve their data from storage. Due to the bandwidth and disk lookup, this discourages spam transactions. Important to note that all traditional enterprise cloud storage providers have retrieval fees as well. Fourth, slashing. Miners' FIL balance is slashed or penalized when they either fail to provide reliable uptime or act maliciously against the network. Miners therefore must put up a stake in order to accept new storage deals or use their pending storage fees as a bond. Fifth and lastly, gas fees. Each transaction includes message limits and computation limits that have to be paid in FIL gas fees similar to that of Ethereum. In Filecoin's current setup, a portion of the gas is burned and the rest is awarded to the miner that successfully mined the block with the corresponding transactions. The innovation of Filecoin comes from the blockchain architecture that enforces storage deals and can self-heal when a problem is detected on any of the storage files. The Filecoin blockchain also allows for an easy coordination of storage providers, file retrievers, and CDN services that together offer a complete decentralized cloud storage solution. Filecoin's launch is highly anticipated since its August 2017 ICO that raised over $200 million in 30 minutes. Being one of the largest ICOs of the era, combined with a unique use case, has many seeing it as Bitcoin is the money protocol, Ethereum is the computation protocol, and now Filecoin is the storage protocol of the Web3 ecosystem. With Filecoin coming live this week, we will soon see if the project can live up to its high expectations. What about you? Would you consider using Filecoin to store any of your data? How about for your enterprise? Would you consider it as a real alternative to AWS or any of the other big three? Let us know in the comments below. For Reimagine 2020, I'm Yonah Hochhauser. Make sure to check back here for all the latest and greatest blockchain news, interviews, and more. That was the Word on the Block. Peace.